From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Tennessee Titans. Joey Sly's going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, you, yellow. Black 40. Cut, cut.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Ready.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
To the air on first down. Young. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was Taro McMillan he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Black shot.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Pass brought in by Taro and McMillan. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Buys time, rolling right. It's complete. Dialing up McMillan again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Dowell. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. Set.
Out of the gun, Young. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. A pickup of 17. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Let's go. 30.
Young on first and 10. He brings it in. It's picked up by the Titans. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26.
60, here we go. Start. Ready.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Finds back here. It's Pollard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's fourth down.
Ready.
Fourth down, here's Ward. Throw caught by his running back. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Here's Young on first and 10. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at first down here.
45, wide. Hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Let's go.
Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 9.
Six.
Brings
Mega.
up second and a yard.
Drill
At the
green.
Titans' 11-yard line.
Young working from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
Titans take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Titans to the line now. First and 10. I'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He was brought down by
That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. Shotgun snap now to Ward. That one's complete to Chimere DK. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now. 1st and 10.
No!
Hand off, running left. Pollard. Will be a yard at most there, and it's 2nd down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Ward. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
And the Titans first down.
Going now on 1st down. Ward. That one's complete, right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard line.
Now Ward. Throw finds Okonkwo. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans have a first. The Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Panthers see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with the big interception.
Black shot. White.
First down, Young. Cut out left. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
6, mega, huge, yellow. Ready?
Now it's Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Teteroa McMillan that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Check drill green. 45, white. Needle blue. Steel black. Blaster 6. Hey, blue.
Young throwing here. Getting out to his left. Cut by the open man. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
From the pistol, it's Young. Complete out to the right. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
They kick the running back in motion. To the air yet again. Young finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set. 33, yellow.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
60 red. Cut.
Here's Young again. This is Leggett working the left side. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Into the hands of Leggett. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 50, green.
Again, it's Young. Chased out to his right. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running room. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Black Ultra. Let's go. Black 40. Hut.
On play action, here's Young. Headed out right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Black.
Out of the gun, Young. Forced out to his right. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
Here's the final play of our first half.
come on. Ready.
Yep, as expected. They go to the grab and start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Into the hands of Okonkwo. He's right up next to that 1st down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
On the sneak, here's Ward. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Come on, Kate. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that sneak. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Ready.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go, it's Pollard. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly, for his offense to get a 1st down.
49-yard line.
Go.
1st down throw here for Ward. That's complete to Alec Manor. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. 18. Viking, 18. Panther, 11. Panther.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Pollard on 1st and goal. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Unlock
goal.
line. Unlock line. Ready.
Another for Pollard. And this time he makes it. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Watch blue, 32. Red, cycle. Claws red. Set, go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Dump off caught on his back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Young working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Let's go. 52 blue. 5.
Young on 1st and 10. That's McMillan with the catch out left. And they take him down right along the 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Panthers in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over 1 final quarter.
Ready.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Blue striker. Set, hut.
Young on the play action. Connection made to Tremble. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
6, mega. 6.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he's got it. It's in close. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers go up by 12 in the 4th. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for 2.
10 cycle. Come on, set. 45. Watch, come on, 38. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. Escapes the pocket. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. That's brought in by Calvin Ridley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Ward. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers return the interception almost to midfield before...